Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by,
Zoom the Barbarian!
and we also have Guyvin here with us, and he has been kind enough to kind of come out here and just lead us through the zone a little bit. He knows the zones far better than we do, obviously, and he's given us see and viz. He's given us superior camouflage as well as levitate and spirit of the wolf, and we're just kind of going through these zones. I don't have my chat window up, so if he's saying something, let me know.
We need to ask him in the Skype call, maybe in between the next video or something like that. If he keeps hanging out with us, Gavin, we really appreciate it. There's probably several other things a druid of your caliber and your level would rather be doing, but we appreciate you hanging out with us, man. And if you're interested in Skyping with us, since you've been a continual friend, you're more than welcome to join us, man. In fact, I'd love to have you.
Well, that's always open to everybody, but again, I don't want to pressure anybody into that. I know some people,
Exactly. No?
don't want to do that. They also don't have the mics or the equipment set up for it. So if you just want to come out here and hang out with us, like he's been doing, that's fine with me too.
That's also fine. Yeah.
I would at some point like to do a few minutes here and there where we can actually talk to you. Where we can just send text back and forth, because as you can see when we do these videos, man, I suck so bad at typing and doing the videos, and I find it really distracts me from keeping the conversation going.
And
And
you have to lay down because of your leg and stuff. You have to lay down on the couch, right?
well, I'm not laying down completely. I'm in a sitting, laying down position because I do have that pinched nerve. If I sit in a chair for too long, pretty much about 20-25 minutes sitting in a chair will cause extreme burning pain in my leg, and that just lasts for days when that happens. So I tend to lean back more. I have a special chair that I had gotten for work when I sit up there. I'm not laying down at work, but I am leaning back a little bit further than most people do, but it looks just fine for the most part. I don't think anybody really worries too much about it, and I get my job done, which is, I think, the main concern any employee or employer has for you. But yeah, I do have a little bit of a condition there that I have to really
Okay.
kind of. And so when I'm laying down, kind of on the couch, I am far away from my keyboard. I am far away from the monitor. I do have a keyboard that I move over here with me. It just doesn't sit very well. Like I'm laying down, so do I put it on my lap? And if I put it on my lap, I can't really see it. I need to get a keyboard with those little lights on the inside for the letters. That would probably be pretty helpful, but I don't have that. Let's see, what are we doing over here?
I got lost, but I know the way
Can you not see
he's
us?
talking about. No, I was being an idiot. I was just looking around, but all you gotta do is follow the river from Firiona by, and that'll get you to Lake of Almond.
I'll
So,
wait for you, man.
oh no, it's all right, man. Go ahead.
I'm already waiting.
Yeah, I can
I don't
already
know
see
if
you
I
guys.
don't know if he took off or not, but yeah,
Well,
I think he took
it's
off. Yeah.
right there, the river. The river. All we got to do is follow the river, and we'll zone right in. So it's all good. Whoa! Did that pilgrim just slaughter that
No,
spider lady?
there's another player down there.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
These butterflies are beautiful, by the way, man.
I think they're really, really strong and really, really deadly too, as well as being beautiful.
Everything in this zone is deadly and strong. That's the whole purpose behind it. Like, it came out after the original zones were already there, so they wanted to give you a little bit of harder time, but at the same time, I like how they did it, because they didn't just make it where all the equipment that drop over here is vastly superior to anything that drops in the other zones. It didn't do that. It didn't kill any of the other zones that had come out before it. It existed in combination with them and just basically created a larger world that felt like it actually belonged together. And you don't really find that nowadays. Again, you find... Oh, is it falling? Oh, yeah, my superior camouflage is falling, man.
Oh, you're gonna die, dude.
I am going to die.
You better let him know, man. He's the only person in this zone who can defend you and make it so you're okay.
How close are we to the zone line?
Just right up the. See that hill going up? That river? It's right up there. I just zoned in actually, so it's not
Okay.
very far away from you at all. You'll
Oh,
probably
right.
be able to make it. And then now we're in Lake of Almond too, so I don't think you'll have any more issues as far as, except for getting back to Fiona Vi through all that mess that we just went through.
That actually didn't seem like that too big of a deal. I mean, yeah, we passed by like maybe 5 or 6 creatures, but we could have avoided those creatures pretty easily if we wanted to, if we just went out of our way to do it. So, I don't know. I don't really see that being too big of too big of an issue for us later down the road if
I
we're
think the
just
spider
careful.
ladies, I think they snare. So that's why I'm so afraid of them. I think I could be mistaken about that.
Well, even if they do, as long as we're careful when we're going around them and we don't get attacked by them, we'll be able to get to the zone pretty fairly easily compared to where we're bound. So.
And we can go to Starnight Castle, man. I think Lake of Aloman might actually be a little bit low level for me and you, so we can just we can go to Starnight Castle. I want to go to Starnight Castle anyway. Starnight Castle would be cool.
So we got 17 people in this zone. Let's see what the average range is. Level
That's
24 Monk, 13 Shadow Knight, 33 Monk, 23 Necromancer, 28. So anywhere between, I guess, around level 20 to 30, it seems like that's the average range. Yeah, there's a couple of high-level ones in here, but you can't really use that. For any zone that you see, eventually you'll see a couple high-level people running through it. For a lot of different reasons. Some of them might be over here helping out their friends. They might be over here to give somebody a port or a buff or helping out a guildmate, or they might be camping an epic, or not an epic, but they're camping an item for their epic, weapon or something like that. So
now, me and you, are we gonna play XRs one day?
we will. In fact, I was thinking with
I want
that
to.
blue progression server that they're supposed to be coming out, maybe we can do at some point with those when they come out with the race for it, because those weren't classic. But when they come out with the race for, holy crap, my swim skill is so low. I probably should have went around.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look how
God,
slow.
Pond Sturgeon. Okay, Pond Sturgeon regarded me indifferently and is green. So.
No, the pond sturgeon is ready to attack. What are you talking about?
Ooh, that one looks quite risky, actually.
Oh yeah, there's a blue one over there.
Oh,
We got to get out of the water.
No, don't get attacked.
You know you're going to, man.
I'm invisible.
But as long as you get out of the water, even after getting attacked, the fish will stop attacking you. They cannot go up on land. So it's not like other zones where they're just going to follow you to the ends of the earth. Yeah, they will, but only so far. And now that I'm out.
I remember they used to. Some of the fish would actually follow you up on land and keep attacking you.
That was a bug. That was not supposed to happen.
Well,
and they probably still have those in there.
The river, maybe?
I guess. I don't know where you went. We are not doing very good with following, guys, but we were just too low.
That's why, yeah, we're losing buffs. So
look at this grass. I hate to say it, but this
grass, man.
This grass actually looks better than the grass in Everquest 2 because it's not like one-sided. Look at it. They actually went three-dimensional with it. Kind of. It's like it's a whole bunch of one-dimensional stuck on top of each other and plastered next to each other.
Oh, it is rustling. Look, it's rustling.
Yeah. Where are you at?
Right here next to you, man.
I don't even see
Looking
you.
at the same very grass you.
Oh, you're invis. That's right.
I am invisible.
And I don't have see invis anymore either.
There we go. Okay, so let's
Sneaky.
keep going down the river. And ooh, I like that grass right there. That looks different from the other grass. It is also rustling, guys. Somebody has rustled its jimmies.
Oh yeah, I like that. I mean, it's not the greatest graphics in the world. Be honest, guys. It's not. You're gonna see far better graphics in newer games, but just the fact that this came out in 1999 and we had graphics like this was freaking amazing. You saw the ocean for the first time in a game like this, you were like, holy crap. That no other game. Yeah, I'm right behind you. No other game had done that before, and even to this day, no other game really comes close to the epic size of this game and the size of the zones. They've made them so small nowadays to deal with, lag issues. And you got to remember, this was back in the day where they had even less technology than you have around now, and they chose, knowing what knowing that it was going to be a hard thing to do, they chose to try to make the game as vast and as epic as possible by coming up with sizes that were just insanely large. Where newer games that have the technology just side on caution and just be like, let's come up with a zone that's like 10 feet long, and you can jump and then you hit the ceiling and that's it. Like that's the end of the zone. No reason to do that. They're just not pushing themselves. Had to swim, yeah. That's swimming, man. It takes forever. So what did you hunt here when you were over here last, man?
I think there's Sarnax, and there's XR bandits, XR rebels, and stuff like that in this zone.
And you don't get bad faction for any of those?
Huh?
You don't get bad faction for any of those?
No, those are all bad guys, man. I think you only get good faction with the Sarnax too. With the with the XR.
Oh,
yeah.
He gets lost in here as well, man. That's he's gonna do better than we are.
It's yellow. It's yellow. I'm gonna kill it.
No, you can't kill him, man. We're part of a group.
That's all right.
Well, you're not gonna get any experience.
It's all right. I just want to kill something. You know how long I've gone without killing
I
something?
know, a whole like 10 minutes, man. It's freaking crazy.
No, it's been like 40. Our first video was 40 minutes. So no, I'm fiending, man. I'm jonesing here. Ah, yeah, come on.
Let's go ahead and zoom in and watch this kill where we won't get any experience from it.
It's gonna be awesome.
I do like the look on these guys' faces, though. I'm
Okay,
actually
what's
getting
right?
some
This guy's
lag over
yelling at
here.
me, man. So this is probably a good place for us to come and do stuff.
Look at the mask on that guy's
Oh, I'm
face. That's
blind.
pretty cool.
I'm so blind right now. It's you guys enjoying this? You like the oh god, saber-tooth tiger! I need to pull it back. Pull it back. Come back to the lake, dude.
Oh, there's
Is
another one right over here behind you. He's green as well.
this guy I'm fighting? Is he green to you?
Guess you guys are staying. I guess we are. I don't know why I'm getting so much lag in this area. Are you getting any lag whatsoever?
No,
I
I'm
might have to
fine.
reset my connection or something. I don't know why. It's getting a little choppy over here. Let's see what we got over here. Some more skeletons. Saber-tooth tiger is blue. I do like the ruins, the fallen ruins, and the little statues and things of that sort. Actually, the lag only happens when I look over here in this direction. What's going on over here? Why are there so many dead bodies? Look at that, guys. You can see that somebody over here is kicking the crap out of stuff.
This
And they're
guy is
creating
kicking my
so
face
many,
in, dude.
so many corpses. It's literally causing lag on my screen. When I turn around, there's the lag. When I move away from these dead bodies, the lag disappears. That is ridiculous. That's a little bit too much. Oh, did he leave the group? I guess he did.
Yeah, he wanted us to get experience. This guy is owning me, though, dude. He is putting it to me.
Let's see. He is dark
He's putting
blue.
the boot to me, medium style. Oh.
Let me go ahead and toss you a heal. Oh, no, he got you. Nice. Let's go ahead and sit down and watch you work, man. Now,
Oh, wow.
how much are you hitting these
81
for?
points down. I'm hitting for him for 12, 5. He's hitting me for 42.
Wow.
42. I hit him for 20 right there. 42 points of damage. He is killing me, dude.
That is
I
like
don't want to die.
that is like the upper end of what those things can hit you for. I don't think they can hit you for much more than that. That's like the max.
He's crushing me, dude. Every time he hits me for 42. What is he's yellow. He might be too yellow to me. He might be like he looks
Too
like quite
yellow?
a gamble. Yeah, you know the
I don't think there's yeah, but it's
there's-
like I don't think there's like a range of yellow, right? It's just like one level is yellow.
Yeah, no, Dark Dragon was pointing it out to me
We
the
got
other
another
day,
guy
man.
over here.
If they're a certain level, they will actually con. They will say different things when they con to you. Like he was pointing out that some of the green things, if they said something different when you conned them, would actually give us both experience. And if they said the other thing, they wouldn't.
No, you're
So-
right on that one, but the green things have a wide range that can be green to you. Blue has a wide range that can be blue to you.
Ooh, there you go, man.
Even has to be, you know, what it says is white, it's even to you. Yellow, I think, only has what, like a 1 or 2 range higher than what you're at before it goes to red, so there's not a huge range there. It could be undercon though. It could be an undercon creature.
That goblin had a idol of woven grass on it, man. I did link it. I didn't link it in group though. I should have linked it in group. Ooh, now I'm hitting him for 42. You like that, book?
You had an
Yeah.
idol of. Did you loot it?
No, it's still on the corpse over there.
Oh, I
It
was
has
gonna say,
wisdom on it, so.
If you loot it, I can see what it does. But let's come over. Oh, saber-tooth tiger. Are they
Is he
ready to
attacking?
attack? They're ready to attack, but they did not attack me for some reason. Let's come over here and loot this, guys, and see what it has on it.
I bet
Idol of woven grass. 2 stamina, 2 wisdom, and 10 mana. Magic lore, next slot, secondary. And what else? A note.
Illegible. How do you say that? Illegible note. Is that what it is?
It is
Oh,
a
God. Oh,
illegible
God.
note. What does this go in? It goes into the next secondary. Yeah, that guy over there, that monk human, is just wiping the floor with everything over here.
Everything. He's a twink.
We got a greater skeleton over here attacking our guy, man. You need to kill that thing off. Is he a twink? I think he's just wiping the floor with him because he knows what he's
a
doing.
monk. Yeah, he's a monk, man.
And he's human, just like you were saying, the class that you don't like.
Nah, terrible. I feel bad for him.
Let's
I
see.
feel bad for it. This is your loot over here, brother.
No, go ahead and get it, man.
Oh, the greater skeleton's green. So.
Go ahead and put that right there. Can I not wear it?
Okay, so
Oh,
the
it's next
illegible note is
secondary.
everywhere,
Okay.
guys. There's no escaping the illegible note. Illegible?
You gonna go get
Uh,
this guy, Battle Master?
illegible?
There we go. He's rooted.
Naked legible? Chicken legible?
We got some creatures over here for you. This is probably not a good spot to pool to, man. The
Oh yeah,
beach would probably be better.
yeah. Pulling them next to the lake is actually the preferred. But he's got this guy rooted, I believe. So there's nothing I can do about that.
Okay, so let's see. I got a 4 AC, 3 Wisdom
Cool.
next slot. And for my secondary, I got a shield, which does 8 AC, disease plus 1.
There
2
we go.
stamina, 2 wisdom, 10 power. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get rid of the shield. Oh, you're not using a shield, that's right.
Nope.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's got wisdom on it. So I figured that would be a better item for you than your shield.
Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of liked having the extra AC there.
That's up to
Shields
you, man.
is something you're get used to having for a cleric for quite some time. It's not until like higher level that you actually start getting equipment that can replace that and be better than what you already have as far as the AC goes. As a cleric, until you get the right spells, you will constantly get attacked from the aggro of just keeping your tank alive, and not even like getting him up to full life, but just keeping him alive will cause you to, at times anyways, steal the aggro away from the tank, even if you know what you're doing. And because of that reason alone, having the AC is a very, very useful thing. But let's see, what can we do to this guy? We have some attacks. You want me to go ahead and blast him a little bit while he heals?
How's your mana, dude?
It's fine because he's doing most of the healing.
I'd rather you save your mana for heals, dude. Honestly,
Okay.
he may stop healing at some point. But now, if you want to get up and attack, that's up to you, brother. I really don't mind if you do decide you want to come over here and nuke him a little bit, because
Like,
the cleric nuke is not the most terrible nuke in the well.
yeah, pretty
Okay,
much. Like, it doesn't do very much damage, and it takes an enormous amount of power. It's pretty much the worst one you can have.
Let's check this faction on this guy. Let's see if he gives us bad faction, or good faction, or any faction at all. Your faction standing with the Brood of Kotiz got better. Your faction standing with the Legion of Kabbalist got better. So that's the Ixars. And the Forsaken got worse. I don't know what that means.
This guy's not looting any of these corpses.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna come over here and get rid of these corpses just to get rid of the lag. This guy is just
He's looking
messy.
at you, dude.
I know he's looking at me, but he's messy, man. He's leaving all these bodies everywhere.
Look, we want your loot, dude. Give it to us.
I don't even care about the loot. I just want to get rid of the lag. Look at this. Every time I turn in that direction, it gets choppy.
Don't
And
care
then when I
about
turn
loot. Why
away-
are you so overweight all the time?
Because of my bronze armor. Literally just wearing the bronze armor, I am overweight.
I'm
Then
just
throw
giving
on,
him a hard time.
then
guys.
throw on like 4 or 5 backpacks, and you are just so overweight you can barely even move.
Oh, Twisted. Is it Twisted Jester Gaming? Yeah, he called me a troll the other day on one of my comments, and he's probably right.
Why? What'd you do?
No, I don't remember. He was just saying troll. I mean, Thoom the Trollarian or something. I thought that was funny, man. I hope I'm really not being too bad of a troll, guys. If I am, I apologize.
I've never seen you be a troll, to be honest, man. Other than when you're playing your class.
Well, me and you joke around. I mean, maybe I troll you a little bit and stuff like that, but
I never feel that way, man.
I'm necessarily not trying to be agnostic. You know, my intention is not to be agnostic at all. You know.
That's exactly what you picked for your class, man.
Antagonistic, I think was the word I was looking for there, guys. But words are hard. So, I said agnostic. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, incoming Battle Master of Love.
I'm gonna go
So-
ahead and loot the rest of this stuff. Can I not loot this? Oh, I can't loot that corpse at this time. It must belong to somebody else. I wonder why he runs over there every time I loot one of those corpses. I know he doesn't care about them because he's just leaving them there to rot, but it just seems weird that he runs over because I don't want to step on anybody's toes, but I really would like to look in that direction without getting lag for once. I know I can turn on clear corpses or hide corpses or whatever the command is, but I don't like doing that. I really, really like having everything that can be seen to be seen on the game.
I like leaving the corpses, especially the ones that I've killed. You know, because that shows people my prowess.
It shows people that you're a messy, messy gamer, man. Pick up your garbage like everybody else. Like, people don't want it, but they gotta You pick it up so other people don't have to deal with it. Not only does it cause lag, obviously, but it just looks messy. It makes it hard to target creatures when you're fighting over so many corpses, which is why you'll actually have tanks that will get upset in fights and be like, for the love of whatever, please, somebody, click these corpses while you're all sitting in this room while I go off and pull and get rid of this garbage in here. And some groups
We were
just won't
having
do it.
I was having a real hard time in Upper Guck the other night because every time I would hit my right mouse button on accident or whatever, or on purpose to con a monster that was coming into the room or whatever, I always seemed like I was always looting something or doing something
Yeah.
terrible with my.
Yeah, and it just sucks. Like, that's not what you're trying to do, and you can get rid of it really easily just by having your group members, loot something every once in a while. So it really just, why wouldn't you do that? And this guy, he's not looting anything. He's still causing a lot of lag over there.
But he's red to me too. Why is he even killing these creatures? Is he getting
Faction, maybe? Are you getting any faction off of these? Oh, yeah, we are. Firiona V got better. Goblins of Cleaving Tooth got worse. Goblins of Mountain Death got worse. And Legion Cabalist got better. Can you possibly have good enough faction with the Legion of Cabalists to be not kill on sight?
I think so. I think if we kill millions of these goblins and
Yeah,
these XR warriors, then eventually we will be able to go into. Is this guy killing you?
Nah, he's not killing. He's blue.
Okay.
I was just root him. But yeah, it would take millions, I would imagine. Probably, maybe not millions, but still tens of thousands at the very least. Hours, maybe even weeks worth of killing there to get enough of the faction. Because faction in this game, guys, does not change very easily unless you're talking about messing it up. One kill can mess up your faction, and it would take you maybe months to fix it, if at all possible to fix it. This is why you got to be very, very careful about who you kill. If you kill a creature and it has faction, a lot of people will just stay away from it until they find out for sure whether they need that faction or not. As the game progresses, you will learn what factions you want, what factions you don't want, and you will keep them in your memory because of how much it makes an impact on your gameplay. Other video games like Everquest 2, I'll compare this one to a lot because it's in the same universe kind of thing, but Everquest 2 has it where it actually has a little bar and it keeps track of what your factions are, and it tells you down to like...
Yeah.
It tells you right down to the detail how many, points you have with that certain faction and what that faction does and, how far you can go with it and all this other stuff that really is kind of helpful information, but the factions in that game really mean nothing. I never came to anything other than like the epics in that game where you really even need to worry about faction. Faction is given so freely and taken away from you so rarely that if something has faction, it don't matter. You can sit there and kill that thing till you're blue in the face, and you barely even messed up anything. And if you did, you can go do one quest and get 10,000 times more faction than you would have gotten off of, doing the killing off of those creatures. So it really is just too easy in that regard. Where this one, I think it's the right kind of, heavy-handedness. It's actually difficult, but not so difficult that somebody who's not completely and totally hardcore couldn't still do. Just playing on the weekends every week, you could still change your faction for the better. It's just going to take you a while. It's going to take you a little bit longer than most people, but you can do it. Now, what do you think of these guys? Which ones are giving you a hard time? Are there any ones that are, hitting you really hard or casting spells on you or stunning you?
Just that yellow goblin. That yellow goblin. Yeah, I mean the yellow goblin. He was hitting me really. You saw he was kicking my problem. But I don't have any way. I'm sitting in my car and I'm playing a game and stuff like that. And Guyvan actually sent me his email, and I'd love to write that down, but I don't have any way to do so. So.
Well, you can give it to me later, and I will write it down for you.
Do you have something to write down with it? Because he just.
Well, not at the moment, but.
I mean, I don't know if it'll stick around. I think eventually it'll go away, won't it? And I won't be able to get it back.
You have it. You're recording right now?
Yeah, that's right. I can just go back and watch the video. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and so will everybody else, apparently. Okay, Guyvan. Yeah. Your email is out there to the world now, dude. Holy crap. Junk mail incoming. Man. Junk mail incoming.
I mean, I don't know, but yeah, there it is.
I'm going to have to watch your videos just to see what you guys are saying. Keeping it all to yourselves? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see what we got. Some pages now. Words of quickening. That's not too bad.
Let me talk to him about that.
Talk to him about what? The fact that it's live for all to see?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful what you send out there into the world, man. You might be able to block it off. You have an editing program, right? I've never really
Yeah, I
delved
can
into
just cut
that.
that part out. I can cut that part out of the video.
There you go. Yeah, cut that part out later. But again, guys, I think actually we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. It might be a little kind of short video, but
Yeah, I mean that way I can talk to Guyvan and we can get that situated out, guys. Sorry about that.
no, it's all right, man. Because like I said, it's about 30 minutes anyways. So we're about 4 minutes short of that. I actually have a little clock here now because you guys have been telling me you kind of want, somewhere around 25 minutes or more. And some of you actually want, hour long or 2 hour long videos. I like those. I actually would prefer to do those more often. But a lot of you guys don't like that. So I'm trying to keep everybody happy. 30 minutes seems to be the perfect time limit for most of you guys. Not too long, long enough at the same time. So that's what I try to keep it under. Some episodes we do go over, as you already know, 35, 40, sometimes even hour-long ones. We didn't quite get to do those this time. I was hoping to do one as we took the boat and make the whole walk over here, but we went ahead and explored one of the little islands, and then we got lost, came back on the wrong boat. So, it's one of those things where you let the game dictate what you're going to do. I see a lot of YouTubers where they're just, this is what I'm going to do, and I won't let anything get in my way. I kind of come at it as a leisure way of doing it, and just see what happens while we're on. But again, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel. Do you want to say anything before we head out, man?
Just I love you guys, man. Thanks for watching.
And we will definitely catch you next time.
Subscribe.